Well, what an interesting backstory, I guess. Hello everybody, today we're going to look at the little Lachesis film that was filmed for us, from the VCNet theme from Kamen Gotchard. So let's just start. So the little short film starts with the fact that Greyon meets up with a Doctor Malgam, the Doctor Malgam, where his two dolls are, as he says that he actually had three now. We actually see the three sisters attack the little zombie ghoul thing behind him. As the woman looks after her, like she's very concerned for her, like from behind a pillar, as she actually thinks back in time as you used to be a regular human, and we actually flashback, and we go back in time to 1 month ago. Having her sing a little bit of song that she actually sang all the way from Gotchard. You remember created the I Love You song, something like that. And it's kind of a valuable woman, kind of like she said in the show, as she said that she doesn't belong in the street, that she wants to perform from somewhere more grandiose. As her name is actually Arisugawa Risa. Probably butchered her name, so sorry. But yeah, she actually performing there. She said that she wants to actually perform something more grandiose, making fake smiles and all that in order to help herself in her career and move forward. As she's been acting for the next song, as the same woman from the intro who was worried for her, now looking at her with excitement and anticipation for the next song. I would see a hooded man looking at her, noting her and leaving. We then see Risa walking home, and then you see two people get assaulted and killed by another woman going crazy. And instantly this woman looked familiar to me, and I realized through the cat that it's actually Matsuri Kamisato. I probably butchered that name, I'm so sorry. Who is actually Cleo from Osama Sentai King Gotchard. It's pretty funny to see her acting all crazy. It's also pretty funny that there's some obvious fake blood, like really obvious fake blood. Like so much so that it actually different from all the other VCNet standards. Like it's pretty weird when you actually notice that. It kind of looks way more faker than usual. I don't know why, but yeah, it kind of looks weird as this crazy woman tried to attack her until Kloto comes in, pretty much kind of saves her, and then breaks this woman's arm and then just instantly kills her with a kick. And yeah, with more fake blood coming out from her. And this woman said that she wanted to shine brightly, as Risa recognizes her as a singer that used to sing with her back in the day. Well, not back in the day, just a couple weeks ago with her singing alongside her. As Greyon entered, as Risa tried and failed to pretty much fight back, as Greyon actually likes her defiance and actually raises her memory. And we go to probably the next day as Risa's still singing another song. As you think about a woman telling her from before that she really liked her singing, and it turns out that this woman actually her mom. And interestingly, she's actually played by Saori Kawamura, who is actually Koeru's mom from the current running Sentai season, number 1 Sentai Gotchard. But it's pretty funny that she's currently acting in the Sentai series right now, so I guess that's how easily they could have gotten her. But anyway, Risa's singing, thinking back that she might have forgot something as she sings her little song. As she says the phrase, and what a wonderful day, something like that, and somebody rudely throws a can at her. Let's just say that's rude. Even if you don't like the song, you can just, not do that. As you get pretty mad and try to get very defensive, she actually tried to walk up to them. One of the two of the dogs tried to actually punch her, which again, don't do that. Until somebody comes in and actually stops, saying that he hates people who actually had no taste in music. And he actually beats up the two dogs and actually makes them run away with their tail behind them. As he talked with Risa, saying that he actually likes her singing, introduces himself as Dogami Dupan. And instantly, he actually played by Tatsuomi Hanada, butchered the name again, I'm so sorry, who was interestingly Ultraman Greed from the Ultraman series. It seems like it's the same actor. Pretty funny to see him in this role because, yeah, it's the villain. It's pretty obviously because due to the way he was introduced, and also because there's no other characters to actually make him realize that he is the villain. But anyway, I'll probably explain the little inconvenient plot twist later because it's very obvious. And Risa actually knows that he's actually somebody who makes stars famous. And he also offers her the same position to make her famous. I think Risa accepts it, pretty much excited to finally be famous. And interestingly, we see Greyon meet with Minato, talking about Dr. Kuzo escaping from her car. Pretty interesting little conversation, which pretty much shows that, yeah, I can see why Greyon would be well liked by everybody, because Greyon acts like an actual respectable member. I think actually say that she actually go for higher chemistry, and also telling Minato that they were to actually forget the good thing, because there's rumor going around somebody using forbidden alchemy on humans. And Greyon's like telling him that remember to make good choices and all that. So I can see why that he would be a respected member, and I actually see why it would be so hard to see him as a traitor. I decided to leave the room. We actually see Kyoka enter. I didn't talk with Minato, talking about the whole Greyon situation. I gotta say, it's pretty funny to see Minato and Kyoka. Now the fact that we know from graduation they get married, and that's a pretty cute little scene. That's actually kind of like the straightforwardness of Minato and awkwardness. But yeah, I like it. It's kind of cute. It could like to see more of this in the actual Gotchard show, but yeah, pretty cutesy scene. Greyon meets up with the two sisters in a little laboratory, and they figure out that a man found his next target being Risa. And I say that, yeah, it's just Dupan and Dogami. It's pretty obvious. He actually asked if they want another sister. And interestingly, Kloto actually said yes, but Tropo doesn't really care. gotta show the difference of the character for the show. I decided to take her in. Obviously, Rita enjoyed the little spotlight thing as she actually started filming a music video. And she talked with DuPont about how her dream is to reach the entire world where singing, due to the fact that she promised her mom that she will make it that day. And it's somewhat of a, I guess, a cute moment, if you could call it that, but not really, as they try to kiss one another until Cloto and Atropo comes in. And I'm kind of glad they gotta stop it because, you know, it's kind of creepy, even though we know he's a villain, but even without the fact that we know that he's the bad guy, it is kind of creepy that it's kind of an imbalance in power of a producer guy chasing out young actors. Like, I don't know, it does a lot of stuff like that. It's weird. But anyway, yeah, Cloto and Trevor come in trying to take Risa away from them. DuPont stops them. As they fight briefly, until some of the crazy, like, goblin people attack them as well, fighting them off. At DuPont, Risa escaped. And it actually leads them to an alleyway saying that this is the same place her mom died that day. And then I see a flashback of the mom being discovered dead. And Risa wondered how he even knew that, and it turns out he was the one that killed her. And he said he was fascinated by human evolution, saying that he only made a music producer as an excuse to find more test subjects, revealing to himself that he's actually an alchemist with his alchemist clothes being revealed. Saying that the people that saved him were his ghouls, his own creation from forbidden alchemy. He called them berserkers. And he said that he wants Rita to be his ultimate berserker in a new type of evolution. So yeah, pretty crazy the fact that he's just been abusing his position of power to get these women in order to actually become his berserker and his test subject. Saying that he only does this to make musicians actually come to hate him in order to make them the true berserker, in order to make sure that they go crazy and feral to make sure they can work for him. So yeah, saying that he killed her mom, but then she said that he forgot the reason why he even did so. Rita tried and again failed to fight back. And he just grabs her in the chokehold and pretty gross, just licks her face like, yeah, that's just gross. You know, just laughing maniacally. I just like that the actor going over the top. I just like it. I want to start the experiment right now too. Greyon comes in with the two sisters and pretty much revealed that he was the creator of the two sisters too, Dogami, saying that he wants Risa for himself. And Dogami decided to unleash the Dr. Kuzo Kenny, which you have to realize he was the guy who's religious free. And he actually put it inside a syringe that injects himself. And pretty cool transformation that he transformed into Doctor Malgam. I say the design pretty cool. I love the little body bag, like blood bag on it. Chest, and I actually like how the arms, you know how the arms actually always like cross under chest. I actually like to actually make it seem like it's actually holding back the blood bag. They're actually different colors. So I actually pretty like that. It's actually pretty cool design. Not a bad design for amalgam. Although the fact that the syringe and injected so it's like pretty cool. Like a pretty unique way to actually transform to amalgam. Probably the old-fashioned way, or not without the forbidden alchemy. I actually stabbed Risa with a poison that has pretty much no antidote at all, saying that he only had like a minute left to live. Telling Greyon that they should have a battle between their own creation to see who is the true, ultimate dark alchemist, and leave laughing. And Rita actually begged Greyon on the ground, groveling at him. Rita saying she doesn't want to die at all, until she just dies. And Greyon actually said that he likes her to fight even to the end. He decided to take her in and grant her wish by taking her corpse into a laboratory. And it's pretty weird because she's pretty much naked. And she probably takes her to a laboratory in order to use his forbidden alchemy to create her body, like turn her body to another homunculi. And I just gotta say, why is she naked? I can't really show this scene like on YouTube because yeah, she's just completely naked. Yeah, I know there's some censorship with the light rays coming in, just covering her of her private parts. Still, she naked. Why? I know, just because of VC neck, I'm not giving an excuse to have somebody naked. Like, come on, man. Why is always one person naked in these VC neck properties? I don't get it. Why is there one guy naked? This little homuncular doll wakes up with a new body. And Greyon decided to tell her that her name is Lachesis. And we cut back to the present as she continued to fight back at Berserker, even though his mom tried to tell her to stop, like it's just a figment of her imagination. But she continued fighting, saying that she actually apologized to her mom, which I'm wondering how she remembered that. Like how she remembered that she had a mom. I thought she was a new double. Okay, whatever. She continued to slash around and actually start killing people, and even the other sister joined in and tried to kill a lot of the Berserkers. As she started laughing, a pretty cool transition of her laughing coming on top of her laughing of joy instead we're being replaced by burning away the laughter of joy with laughter of malice and evil. You kind of like the transition from that. It looked pretty cool. Cloto decided to fight against DuPont until Lachesis stops her, saying that she wants to fight her herself. As they fight, pretty cool little fight scene between both of them. DuPont has to actually poison her once again with a much stronger concussion. Interestingly, Cloto wants to come in and stop her until Tropo stops Cloto, saying that Lachesis died here, that she's not worried to be their sister. Again, it's pretty cool to see the different characterization that we see in the show. So pretty cool to see that. And he continued to want to make Lachesis do his own berserker, or of his own, until he pretty much but stopped her and just started slashing him away, saying that it doesn't really work on her. I think she said that, it won't work a second time, but I'm just thinking that, she's a doll, kind of like a dead corpse, so she can't actually be poisoned anymore. You can't poison a dead corpse. As he just slashes away on Dogami, actually making him knocking out of his transformation. As he pleads once again to call him Risa again, saying that they can actually work together to achieve a dream. Then she said he doesn't actually remember who that is, and just slashes his throat, killing him once and for all. And she puts on the little mask thing, say that her name is Lachesis, ending the little short film after we actually had the ending credit having the Crisis song, the song that the main theme for the Three Sisters, playing in the background. Overall, this was an okay film. We're gonna talk about more about Lachesis. I mean, it's okay to start to investigate and do more of that, but other than that, you're not interested in Lachesis or Gotchard, I don't really think you should recommend it. But the fact, it's just a basic story. This is a good transition here and there, cool little fight scene, but even that, not much to say. Also, I gotta say the fake blood is fake blood. Come on, guys. It looked very obviously very Photoshop PNG fake blood. I mean, even more fake than the actual normal fake blood from other writer property who are VCNet. It's a little different quality, even for their own standards. It's pretty weird. I will say, though, that it is pretty interesting. I like how Risa, the actress, who also played Lachesis, Alice, does a pretty good job playing two different characters. Pretty good. I just said, how DuPont, the actor, it's just Ultimate Green, just going ham fist crazy. But other than that, not much to say. If you're interested for Gotchard or Lachesis, watch it. If not, you're not really missing much. Basic story and all that, but still, yeah, nothing much to say. It's an okay film. Rating wise, I give it a 6 out of 10. Like I said, watch it if you want to. If not, that's okay. You're not missing much. What do you guys think? You like this short film, VCNet, or not? Do you want another movie talking about Cloto's origin and Arthropoid origin? Because actually, I'm more interested in Arthropoid origin, because how the hell did Greyon get a little girl to become his daughter? But yeah, leave a comment down below and subscribe for more Kamen Rider content. Peace.